Today we are going to discuss about the translation concept. Translation, very important and little bit confusion also. So take care about this. Translation. Translation means synthesis of polypeptide chain from the amino acids. Polymerization of amino acids, exactly. Polymerization of amino acids. AA means amino acid. Polymerization of amino acids, then form polypeptide bond. Polypeptide bond is nothing but translation. According to central dogma, DNA to mRNA transcription, mRNA to protein is a translation. But here, protein we are going to give, that means nothing but polypeptide. Polymerization of amino acids, then form polypeptide. That process is nothing but translation. Amino acids are binds. Amino acids are bind with the amino acids bind with the help of peptide bond. So name the bond present in between amino acid. I told already, peptide bond. Two amino acids combine together form peptide bond. Amino acids are bind, peptide bond. So amino acids are two amino acids are combined to form peptide bond. Then many peptide bonds then give the polypeptide. This is a general definition of translation. Then you see here translation. Translation occurs in cytoplasm. In eukaryotes, in a prokaryotes also cytoplasm will be translation. Then a translation having the different steps. First one, activation of amino acids. Activation of amino acids. Activation of amino acids. So for activation of amino acids requires here ATP energy is required. ATP energy, and not only ATP energy, and enzyme also required. Enzyme. What enzyme? Amino acyl synthetase. Amino acyl synthetase enzyme required. Synthetase. So here for activation of amino acids. For activation of amino acids, two factors here required. One is the ATP energy, another one is the enzyme. That enzyme is the amino acyl synthetase enzyme. How amino acids are activated here? Amino acids, then ATP, then enzyme. What enzyme? Amino acyl synthetase enzyme. Then activated form of amino acid is amino acyl. Amino acyl. So amino acyl is activated form, that is AA, AMP and enzyme. This is the activated form. One phosphate is left over. So amino acyl is the activated form of amino acid. AA, AMP and enzyme. So all amino acid, we told 20 amino acids are there naturally. All amino acids are activated in this process only, except methionine. Methionine is the first amino acid initiating codon is AUG. So then methionine is activated in different form. So activated form of methionine is F-meth. F-meth means formulated methionine. Formulated methionine. So formulated methionine is a activated form of methionine. F-meth is a activated amino acid. So remaining amino acids are activated in this form only. Next important one, second step. Then activation of amino acids. Then transfer to tRNA. Activated amino acids. Transfer to tRNA. Transfer to tRNA or charging of tRNA. Or amino acylation of tRNA. Charging of tRNA or amino acylation of tRNA. How are they are going to activate some? For example, AA, AMP enzyme plus tRNA. Then so activated amino acid, amino acyl. Exactly. amino acyl, activated amino acyl transferred to tRNA structure like this. We know very well, yesterday last class we were given this tRNA structure also. This is a tRNA structure. A amino acid, activated amino acid transferred to tRNA, then form amino acid transferred to tRNA, tRNA. This is nothing but charging of tRNA. Then adenosine monophosphate and enzyme is left over. Then here how it is formed? Amino acids are binding to amino acid binding site. This is nothing but amino acid binding site. So this is nothing but charging of tRNA or amino acylation of tRNA. Very, very important. Charging of tRNA or amino acylation of tRNA. Very, very important. So activated amino acids transferred to tRNA. That process is called the charging of tRNA or amino acylation of tRNA. So this is activated amino acid transferred to tRNA, then form amino acid tRNA. So our amino acids are bind here in tRNA at the third primate. Then it get the charging. That is nothing but charging of tRNA or amino acylation of tRNA. Next, polypeptide synthesis. Protein synthesis, how it is going to take place. See, I'll remove this one. Protein synthesis, exactly. Protein synthesis. What is how protein synthesis takes place? So before going to that, some steps, basics here. Ribosomes, we know very well. Ribosome is the main organelle involved in protein synthesis. There are two types of ribosomes in prokaryotes. 70S ribosomes. Prokaryote 70S ribosomes. So with the subunit of 50S and 30S. Then eukaryotes 80S ribosomes. I already given in our first year. 80S with the subunits of 60S and 40S subunit. So from this ribosome consists of two subunits. One is a smaller subunit. So this is nothing but smaller subunit. A smaller subunit mainly binding for the binding to mRNA. Smaller subunit of ribosome binding to mRNA. That is the function of that one. Next, a larger subunit. This is a larger subunit. So larger subunit having three important sites: A site, B site, E site. Three important sites. So what are the three important sites? So A site is a amino acid binding site. P site is a peptide bond site. E is a exit site. These are the basic information before going to that. So ribosomes are mainly involved in protein synthesis. Then all three types of RNA also are involved in protein synthesis. Then see ribosome. In prokaryotes 70S type of ribosome, eukaryotes 80S type ribosome. So prokaryote 70S with subunits of 50 and 30, eukaryote 80 with subunit of 60 and 40 subunits. Then ribosome having two subunits, one smaller subunit is binding to mRNA. Larger subunit mainly having three important sites: A site to P site to E site. A site means amino acid binding site. P site means peptide bond formation site. E is the exit site. I will show that how it is. After then, two ribosomal assembly. Here, two subunits of ribosomes assembled magnesium. With the help of magnesium. With the help of magnesium. Mg2 plus. Very, very important one. Name the element which are helps in assembled of the two subunits of ribosome. Magnesium only. So how it is assembled? This is smaller, this is a larger subunit. Assembled like this. Assembled. Next step, next step I will write here. This is a A. Next step here. B. Ribosomal assembling units. mRNA bind to the ribosomes. mRNA binds to ribosomes. mRNA binds to ribosome. So how mRNA binds to ribosome? This is a smaller, larger subunit. Ribosome binds like this. mRNA. This is the 5' end, 3' end. This is the mRNA. mRNA binds to ribosomes. This is the important one. Next, see next process. How it is done. Next, initiation. First, initiation. So, translation consists of mainly protein synthesis consists of 3 important steps. 3 steps are there. One by one, I will give that. Initiation. Initiation. Initiation means mRNA binds to ribosomal subunit. So, exactly this is a ribosomal subunit. Smaller one and larger one. So ribosomal subunit, exactly this is A site, this is B site, this is E site, 5' to 3'. I told already mRNA linear structure, it having initiatory codon, starting codon, initiatory codon, starting codon, then coding sequences, then stop codon. So exactly when starting codon AUG comes on P site. mRNA binds to ribosomes exactly on the P site. mRNA binds to ribosomes exactly AUG comes on P site. AUG comes on P site. AUG means initiatory codon. AUG means initiatory codon. It is exactly comes on P site. Here are so many codons. UAA, UU, like that continuation. So many codons. देखो U, then UGG, next UAG, terminator codon. Up to terminator codon, so many there. So exactly initiatory codon when comes on P site, like that it is combined to ribosomal subunits. So when AUG comes on P site, like that it combined to the mRNA combined to the ribosomal smaller subunit. That process is called initiation. First tRNA, first amino acid combines on the P site. First amino acid read on P site only. First amino acid read on P site. Remaining all amino acids are read on A site. Remaining all amino acids are read on A site. But first amino acid, F-meth or formulated methionine read on A site only. So when read on A site, then that amino acid formulated methionine, it comes like this, formulated methionine. So a formulated methionine, this is a methionine amino acid brought by tRNA. That tRNA is the initiator tRNA. Then that codon AUG comes on or read on P site. This process is nothing but initiation. So only one initiatory codon come on P site. Remaining all codons are read on A site. That initiatory codon, nothing but code for the methionine. That methionine taken by one special tRNA, that is initiatory tRNA. Very, very important. Okay, next elongation, second step, elongation. What is meant by elongation, sir? Elongation after first codon when came on P site, then remaining codon story. So then first codon is a P site, next codon read on A site. So here AUG. So then after AUG, what there UAU something UAU. So UAU brought out by another tRNA, another TR. This is a AA2A amino acid 2. You just keep it on that. So here one already there na, that is nothing but F-meth already there. So F-meth already there. Then second amino acid brought by another tRNA, second amino acid brought by another tRNA. When second amino acid brought by another tRNA, that read on A site. A site. I told na, only initiator F-meth only read on P site. Remaining all amino acids are read on A site only. Read on A site. Then so many codons here. UAA, UUU, next UGG, like that, so many codons. So when comes on A site, second codon, the first codon, second codon, the first codon, second codon combines, then form peptide bond, AUGA. This is a, when two codons reads, then first and second combines, then form peptide bond, peptide bond. So when after formation of the peptide bond, then what happened here? Then translocation takes place. What translocations are? Translocation. This is nothing but first one P, here E site, A site, A site. Then after formation of peptide bond, this ribosomal assembly unit moves forward on mRNA. So moves forward means AUG comes on E site, AUG. UAU comes on P site, UAU. Then UU comes on A site, that read by. So then it brought out by another tRNA, that amino acid. Another, that is a AA3 amino acid. So here F-meth, first one, then second amino acid AA2 peptide bond is formation. Then after formation of this first peptide, then ribosomal assembling unit moves forward on the mRNA. When it is moves forward on mRNA, this is a AUG comes on E site, then UAU comes on P site, UU comes on A site. So remaining, I told already, remaining all units are read on A site only. Then another amino acids are read by another amino acid brought by another tRNA. Then here after then E, A site, it is also read, then form the third amino acid. Then third amino acid combines again, one more peptide bond. So like this, a chain is elongated continuously. So then after third peptide bond, so then it is moves on. So when here third peptide bond, then again after third second peptide bonds, then it is moves forward. So this is UU comes on P site, then UAU comes on E site, exit site. So again it moves forward, again it moves forward, again it moves forward. This is nothing but translocation. Translocation. Ribosomal assembly units are moves forward on mRNA. That is nothing but translocation. This process up to continuous. A, for example, up to continuous. Here too many codons. Last codon UAG. Up to continuous. A ribosomal moves forward. Ribosomal moves forward. So a ribosome moves forward continuously. When ribosomal unit, when it is reached to A site, I mean UAG site. When it is reached to UAG is a terminatory codon. So terminatory codon when comes on A site, then terminate the translation. So Kaiku terminates when RF factor, releasing factor, when binds to the terminator codon. When releasing factor binds to the terminatory codon, terminate the translation, because for this codon no tRNA. So stop codon or terminated codon having no tRNA. So that process is stops. That is nothing but termination. So termination, third one is a termination. So three important process means termination. What is the termination? Termination means when ribosomal assembling units are moves forward on mRNA. When ribosomal assembling units are when come to reach to the UAG, when forward, when comes to reach to the UAG means terminatory codons. Releasing factor bind to the terminator codon. Releasing factor binds to the terminator codon, then it terminates the translation. Kaiku A for terminatory codon not having tRNA. No tRNA for stop codon. I told already. No tRNA for stop codon. Then the process is a termination. Releasing factor bind to the terminated codon, then process is a stops. After then, complete the polypeptide. Many here 1, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, like that many peptide bonds are formed. That is nothing but polypeptide. So after this polypeptide, it converted into protein. After this polypeptide formation, converted into protein, then it is released from the mRNA. Released from mRNA or separated from mRNA. mRNA separated from mRNA. The protein where required, then it goes and used for metabolic activities. Then mRNA separated from ribosomal assembly. Then ribosomes also separated dissociates. When protein going to synthesize, again assembling, again mRNA, this chances to form. This is nothing but translation process. Translation. So here important translation, some words there, Amma. Here ribozyme enzyme. So ribosome act as a catalyst. Ribosome act as a catalyst. 23S rRNA in bacteria. 23S rRNA. Ribosome when act as a catalyst enzyme, that's called ribozyme. In bacteria, that is a 23S rRNA. It is act as a catalyst in the formation of peptide bond. One important point. Second one, UTR. Untranslated regions. Untranslated regions. UTR means untranslated regions. So the regions which does not code for anything, does not code for any amino acid, those regions are called untranslated regions. I told already, you see here, this is nothing but mRNA structure. Here 5' there, this is 3' there. So here starting codon, initiatory codon, this is nothing but coding region, you know structure. This is a terminatory codon, stop codon. But here some coding sequences are leading sequences. Here also some sequences, non-coding sequences. These are not code for anything. This is also not code for anything. These regions are called untranslated regions. Here untranslated regions present at both the 5' end and 3' end. So untranslated regions are present both the 5' end and 3' end. So these are 5' end, how it is before initiatory codon. Untranslated regions are present at a 5' end before initiatory codon. Then untranslated regions are present at the 3' end after terminator codon. That is also very important. After terminatory codon. So coding region is flanked by initiator and terminator codon. That is also very important. Coding regions flanked by initiatory codon and terminatory codon. This is nothing but important information in a translation. See, I am going to revise that information. Translation. So translation, polymerization of amino acid to form polypeptide bond is nothing but translation. Amino acids combine to form peptide bond. Here activation of amino acid. Activation of amino acid require energy and ATP energy and enzyme amino acid synthase enzyme. So I told activated amino acid forms are amino acid. All amino acids are activated in the form of amino acid. Then except methionine. Activated amino acid methionine is a F-meth formulated methionine. Remaining all are activated in amino acid. Then activated amino acid combined to tRNA. That's called charging of tRNA or amino acylation of tRNA. I told already. Then ribosomes are involved in protein synthesis. Ribosome having two subunits, either it is prokaryote or eukaryotes. Prokaryotes are 70S ribosome, eukaryotes are 80S type of ribosome. So 70S with the 50 and 30, then 80S is 60 and 40. So each ribosome having two subunits, one smaller subunit and one larger subunit. Smaller subunit bind to mRNA, larger subunit binds to larger subunit having three important sites, A site and B site and E site. A site is amino acid binding site, B site is peptide bond site, E site is exit site. mRNA, two ribosomal units are assembled with the help of magnesium. After then, the assembled unit bind with the mRNA. So when mRNA binds to the assembling of the ribosomes, exactly AUG comes on P site. So when AUG comes on P site, that is nothing but initiation. So all codon read at A site except AUG. AUG because it is initiatory codon. So initiatory code, AUG code for methionine, that is activated form is M8. So AUG comes on P side, that is initiation. That's a specific amino acid methionine that taken by one tRNA, special tRNA, that is the initiatory tRNA. Then second amino acid read on A side. Then after reading of first and second, then second amino acid brought by another tRNA. Then after first and second, then bond the peptide bond. So this peptide bond after formation chain elongates. How elongates means after form the first and second peptide bond, then ribosomal units are moves forward on the mRNA. That is called translocation. So when it is moves forward, then see here, triple U comes on A site, then this is one UAU comes on E side, AUG comes on exit side. Triple U comes on P side, UAU comes on E side. Here there na triple U reads on A side. Then after formation of these peptide bonds, it moves forward. Then triple U comes on P, then UAU comes on E, AUG is exited, peptide bond first. So like this, many peptide bonds are formed. Then it is nothing but polypeptide. The process is continuous up to terminatory codon. When ribosomes moves forward like this on mRNA, when reach to the terminatory codon, the RF factor when bind to the terminatory codon, it terminates the translation. When it terminates the translation, the process is stops. After the formation of polypeptide, then it converted into protein. It's separated from the mRNA. Then where required it goes and then utilize the metabolic activities. After then mRNA is separated, then ribosomal units also separate and dissociates. Some words, ribosome has act as a catalyst, that is ribozyme in bacteria, 23 sRNA. UTR untranslated regions. Untranslated regions does not code for anything. It's present at both 5' and 3' end. So before initiatory codon 5' end, after terminatory codon 3' end. Yeah, untranslated regions are present. This is nothing but translation process. Any doubt? You chance to ask.